Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode of the Heavy Hitting Half Hour Hustle. I'm your host, Ricky Schiller Jr., in house author of Heavy Hittin Publishing, also the CEO and founder of Heavy Hittin Publishing. The Heavy Hitting Half Hour Hustle is a half hour of publishing, anywhere from publishing a book to building your brand into your business. Talk for a half hour. I mean, that's what it is here at Heavy Hittin Publishing, is building authors into more than just authors, building writers into authors, then building them into something else. Tonight's topic is going to be a little bit the same as last week's. We're going to talk about our upcoming book. It's an autobiography by our new author, David Lee Skipper Jr. It's a great autobiography. It's like most autobiographies, there can be a lot of pictures in it. Now, the ebook version, there's not going to be so many pictures in that one. We're trying to keep our file size a little low, so anybody knows about publishing on KDP, file size kind of matters a little bit when you're trying to bring your author the most royalties he can get. File size really matters on KDP. Other platforms, though, some of them like Draft 2 Digital, I don't think they worry about file size as much. But anyway, the ebook version, we're transcribing all these handwritten images into an ebook text version for readers to easily read it. We're going to break the ebook up in two different parts. That way we can add a few images to our ebooks and make it give you a little teaser feel of what the paperback's going to be like, because this paperback is going to be an amazing autobiography. It definitely is. It's like most autobiographies. I mean, it starts out in the beginning of his life and it just goes through his life clear up till today, 2025. And I mean, it jumps back and forth. Some of it's today, some of it's in the past, this and that. But you know, he breaks it down to be somewhat of a story, a nice little story to it. It's a very great autobiography, The King's Chair by David Lee Skipper Jr. But like I said, we're on page 150 of transcribing 250 pages. So we've been starting this book for a little over a month now. Our deadline, we're shooting for a Halloween publishing. Going live on Halloween, probably with KDP and Draft 2 Digital ebook version. We're going to be putting both parts of it out at the same time. And this is just only to fit images in it, is why we're breaking the ebook up. We want to put a couple images, at least one or two, and keep our file size low. But that's another talk, file size and stuff for KDP. But yeah, we're going to break it up into two sections. We're going to give you a little teaser of what the paperback's going to be like. And our paperback, we're shooting for 2025, but it might not be out here until 2026 because we're going to make this thing right. And here at Heavy Hittin', it's our first paperback. So, and we don't try to fake nothing. We ain't trying to be nobody we're not. We haven't got to that step yet. We're a very, very new publishing company. We started out last year, actually in January. I started writing, and like I told you on previous shows, I didn't even know how to copy and paste on my phone. You know, I didn't know how to do it, but I love writing, man. Writing is a passion I've always had. A lot of people don't see that in me, but it's a passion I had. I know a lot of people see a lot of different things in me, and writing is not one of them. But anyway, I built Heavy Hittin' since January. I've been building Heavy Hittin Publishing actually only since April. January, I started writing. I found out about KDP and being able to publish for free on KDP. And I published a couple books, and I had some troubles here and there. And then I was like, in April, I'm like, I could switch this around and help some people. I can help writers that struggle just like I did. Because I have lots of books. I had lots of books. I didn't think I'd ever get a book published. And I never, ever dreamed that I would be the publisher of it. I never dreamed that. But here I am. Anyway, But yeah, we help struggling writers, man, get that work out there and become authors. Thank you everybody for joining. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining. Stephanie Garcia, Shorty Slag. Ooh. Thanks everybody for joining. This is Heavy Hitting Half Hour Hustle. Book publishing talk. We're into The King's Chair, an autobiography by David Lee Skipper Jr., our newest author to Heavy Hitting's author portfolio. Man, we're proud to be beefing that up, which isn't very big. It's just my son and me and one other guy. We got 3 authors now. But that's the beginning of brick building, man. We're building it from the ground up. Everything we do, man, is just up late night grinding after our 9 to 5. We grind on our own business. But The King's Chair, it is going to be amazing. I hope a lot of people grab this. We're going to try to get some pre-orders going, but I do want to get the transcribing done so I can have a better estimate on the release date, which our release, what we're shooting for is Halloween. We're trying to get it out by the end of October. The paper, that's the ebook version. We're going to have 2 separate versions, trying to get them out at the end of October. Paperback, we're going to try to get it out in 2025. We got a lot of work with images. I got a lot of image work for this paperback. It's going to be 8x5 by 11. I don't think I got any of them books here. It's basically like the size of a sheet of paper. Yeah, it'll be like this size. Here's one of my little drawings. I don't know if anybody's ever saw my one children's book, Gug Bug, but this is one of my drawings. This is my very first drawing of Gug Bug. So just to let everybody know that we do our own illustrations here. And I told you we use AI to help us with the illustration, but I draw all mine first, which this is a very rough sketch. I can draw way better than this. This is just a quick sketch to get Gug Bug to life. But anyway, oh, there went my water. I'm gonna grab that real quick. I might need a sip of water. I'm gonna grab a drink of this while I got it. Anyway, back into the paperback. We got so much work to do with these presets and getting the DPI right, the dots per inch right for this paperback. We're gonna have it structured. We're gonna structure each image. We're gonna try to do a brick theme, like, you know, building brick by brick is like being built brick by brick. But anyway, that's just gonna help it enhance the feel of this book, because this book, man, it speaks for itself. It really does. I mean, this guy's lived a life, man. He broke his neck a couple times. He's been in and out of prisons, jails, addiction. He's lost so many loved ones in his life. And I mean, I'm not saying he's any different from anybody else, but this guy's had an interesting life, and he's only 44, 45 years old. I mean, he might not even be halfway through his lifetime yet. My man got a good autobiography. And I am Heavy Hitting is very proud to have had him join the Heavy Hitting team. With this DPI I talk about, dots per inch with your images, that only matters when an image is going on something physical, like a paperback book or a piece of clothing or a poster. Now, when you're doing images in like an ebook, the DPI really doesn't matter. There's a PPI for that, which is a different resolution or grade of pixels. It's just pixels, how many pixels are in each inch of your image. But I would like to show you how DPI works. We have one of our products from our PayHip store, our online HeavyHittin Publishing store. We use through PayHip because we're building up we're going to build a store portfolio too, man. We're going to do Shopify, Etsy, TikTok. We're going to do Amazon merch. We're going to try to do it all. Eventually, we're going to have a nice store portfolio. But right now, we're working on one store, which on there you can buy publishing slot. If you have a book idea, or you've been writing and you can't find a publisher that's not charging you crazy upfront costs, check out our store at www.heavyhittinpublishing.com. And there's free publishing slots on there. You sign up for a publishing slot, we'll grab it, get your email, and we'll put you on our publishing calendar. It might be a couple months out, depending on how many we got. We got two books we're doing right now, so I think there's probably 3 slots. There's a starter publishing slot, there's a standard publishing slot, and the starter and standard has 2 slots, and our premium plus publishing spot, which I wouldn't get that unless you're a serious author, probably already an author. Look, dude, I'm not talking anybody down, but the premium plus is it has some that's free too. All of my publishing slots are free. If you're publishing under the Heavy Hittin name, under our brand, you're getting published for free. You don't have any upfront costs. Now, we do have some publishing bundles on there for people that just want help, like maybe uploading to KDP or need help with their manuscript proofreading and editing. We are going to charge for that because that's, you're not publishing under Heavy Hittin. We can't do royalty splits if I'm not managing your book. But if you are wanting to come to the Heavy Hittin Publishing team and your book's a heavy hitting book, hey man, it's free. Go to my store, our store, www.heavyhittinpublishing.com, and grab yourself a slot, man, and get in that heavy hitting calendar. Line up to get your book done and get it done right. And then we'll put it everywhere. We'll do you ebooks. We'll do anything you want. We'll get you a paperback. We'll get you a hardback. We'll get you out there on a lot of different platforms. But anyway, with this DPI I was talking about, here's one of our products from our store. It is a sundress. I don't know if anybody can see that very well, but this is the sundress. It's dragons and scrolls. And as you see, every once in a while, we have our logo here, Heavy Hittin Publishing, HHP, the same one that's up here on your screen. I got another one on the back here. But, I mean, that's a pretty nice dress, right? You got the Heavy Hittin up here. HHP. It's a very nice feel. It's a nice texture for sure. It's a sundress for women or a man, whoever wants to. I'm not getting into that, but it came out nice. Everything came out nice. This is the 300 DPI. This is DOS per inch because every inch of this will say here to here, 1 inch by 1 inch. That printer did 300 dots in there. Make it come out nicer, right? But like on most of your platforms that you build things on, build merchandise, build clothings or whatever, they're going to give you on each product that you get. And I'm just going to put this up here. I'll let this hang up here so everybody can see it while we're talking. And if you would like this, you can get this on the storefront there at www.heavyhittinpublishing.com. I believe it's about $40, but it's worth it. It's a nice sundress. If you're a book reader or you like dragons, or if you just like the color and design, because it is a very nice shirt, to be honest with you. I think it's pretty sweet looking sundress. I mean, we're going to make a shirt like this too. We're going to make this into a shirt. This was just for me to check out how our product come out before we sell it to customers. But it's available right now at www.heavyhittinpublishing.com. Go grab yourself one. It'll get to you within a week probably. I'm not too sure. I think the shipping should be within a week. It'll come to you. Let me think. Yep. Yeah, this is the one. But back to the King's Chair, man. This autobiography, what we're going to talk about. What time do we got here? 9:45. All right, we're only halfway through. That gives me plenty of time to keep talking. The King's Chair. The King's Chair. This autobiography by David Lee Skipper Jr. I don't even know if he's on here. Wonder if he's on here tonight. If you're on here, David, we're talking about your book, man. We're gonna get that thing up there next week. I think I might have a little logo of it right in here. That way you guys can see the covers, because we only got one of the covers done for the ebooks. The ebook's going to have two separate versions. It's going to be split in two, not two versions. It's going to be split in two. It's all the same book, but there's going to be two. And that's only on KDP, I think. I'm not sure. We might do it like the whole ebook like that on every platform. But it's going to be The King's Chair is the name of it. But next week I will put an image of each one of them up on the screen. I'm talking to TikTok, YouTube. We'll try to get an image up on the YouTube screen too. But TikTok will definitely have. Hey, what's up? Vaughn 221. Good to see you, man. We're sitting here talking about my new author's autobiography, and I just showed him this sundress that we made. It's available on our online store at www.HeavyHittinPublishing.com. Slide this over, maybe get a better view of it. Nice view of that dragon there. That's a nice dragon. And we got another one up here. And we got our logo. But anyway, back to this autobiography. Getting into the paperback after we're done with the ebook. After this ebook release at the end of October, we're going to get deep into this paperback, and it's got so many images. We're going to put a whole bunch of the handwritten images. He wrote his whole book by hand. It's all on paper and pen, and we're transcribing it here. But we're going to get a lot of images of these handwritten images. We're going to put pictures in the paperback of it. He's got a lot of photos of his life and his friend's life and his loved ones that passed away. We just got a lot of photos for this autobiography. It's going to come out great. It's going to be an amazing autobiography, and the content in it, besides the images, the writing, it's a great story, dude. I'm loving transcribing this and getting to read this as I do it. Like, it's just an amazing story. He's got a lot of positive affirmations in it. He's got affirmations from other inmates while he was doing some prison time. He's got them to write affirmation. This is their exact handwriting, an image of a picture of their handwriting on a piece of paper, just a little ripped up piece of paper from prison. Somebody wrote an affirmation on it, and boom, we're going to put it in there. But yeah, this autobiography, man, it's a redemption. It's really a redemption story, a true one, and it's his true life. This, like I said, this dude's been through a lot, man. He broke his neck a couple times. I mean, you know, you break your neck once, you break it, but when you do it 2-3 times, man, you've been doing something wrong, man. But he's still alive. He's still kicking, man. But he sadly has lost a lot of his loved ones all around him. He just watched them go. He lost some while he was in prison. I'm not going to tell you all of them that he lost. You can read it and find out yourself. But he lost a lot of loved ones, man. It's some parts of it's super sad. It's hard to read. But then again, other parts of it's crazy funny, man. And there's other parts that's just like, oh man, what are you doing in this place? Why would you be here? You know, he's in the ghettos and stuff, you know, a little white boy in the ghettos, whatever. But yeah, this autobiography, something. I want to talk about my book a little bit. Let's Talk Real Racism. I was talking to my buddy today. He's actually on here. We built Let's Talk Real Racism to let writers and even already established authors to know that, to feel comfortable coming to us with any book you have, whether it's a children's book or a crazy controversial book. I mean, we're not here to hurt anybody or hurt anyone's feelings or anything like that. But if there's a controversial issue that you have and you think that you have a way to talk about it that might help others or that just needs to be heard. We can help you word it properly to where it won't offend anybody. That's why we wrote Let's Talk Real Racism, was mainly to get to keep the conversation going, man, because racism is a serious issue, and there is a lot of things that haven't been resolved with racism, and that's what the book's about, man. It just tries to shine a light on it from a white man's perspective, because we're the ones that need to let go of things. The white man needs to let go of some things and give some things back. But I'm not going to get real deep into the book. I just wanted to say that the reason I wrote it and titled it Let's Talk Real Racism, because the content is as bold as the title. I mean, it's real stuff in there. And there's going to be a second edition of it. We already got the first edition published on KDP and a whole bunch of places on Draft2 Digital or on Apple. I don't even know them all, man. There's like dozens and dozens of distributors, ebook distributors. But yeah, our second edition, oh dude, it's nice. It's got a lot of little metaphorical stories to explain what I'm trying to tell you about. Like I don't know. I'll just let you read it. I'm not going to get into a whole bunch of talk about that unless somebody wants to ask me about it. But yeah, somebody wants to ask me about it, feel free. Let me make sure nobody asks me anything yet, because I am not that good at keeping my eye on that stuff. But you know what? There's a lot of people in here, and I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for joining my show, man. Thanks for joining the Heavy Hitting Half Hour Hustle, because I like to hustle. I like hustling, and I like hustling that's going to help others and also help me. That's why we build our publishing slots the way we did, man. Our pod is free to publish with us. You have a book idea, come to us. If you already have it written, come to us. We will publish you for absolutely nothing. All we do is we have a royalty agreement split. We split royalties. That's it. And we keep it fair. Depending on how much work I have to do. I mean, there's a lot of work into some things like this book here that I'm doing, The King's Chairs. Like this is more work than any book I've ever done. I'm basically writing the whole book over, and we're gonna just do. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I did a really fair split. Probably not quite that fair on my part, but you know what? That doesn't matter. As a struggling writer having trouble becoming an author, and we grabbed him, put him under our wing, and he's going to be an author here before too long. He's already an author. His manuscript's in Heavy Hittin's hands. He's an author. He's getting published. He's going to have himself a paperback, a hardback. He's going to have it all. But if you're a struggling writer, becoming an author, and you're just getting shut down by publishing houses, or they're asking for upfront costs. Like I know when I was trying to publish a long time ago, there was people telling me, "Oh, give me $3,000 and that'll cover illustration, editing, blah blah blah." I'm like, $3,000? Are you serious? What? You got to be kidding me! Like, how about take $3,000 off of it after the royalties pay for it, right? Like a publisher should pay you. A publisher should be paying you to get your book for real. And even me publishing people for free, you know, Heavy Hittin's not that big of a company, but someday when we are a big company, maybe we'll take manuscripts and read them and start paying people for their books, you know, because that's what the heck it should be, man. It's not easy to write a book. But for now, we're helping as much as we can, man. We will publish writers for free. We will publish you for free. Authors, we'll publish anybody for free. We do have a little bit of a vetting. We have to know what's in your book. I can't just take your book and put one of our ISBNs on it if you get a premium plus slot. But all manuscripts will have to be read. If you tell me your book's ready to be published, just go ahead and publish it. I can't do that. I have to read it. I have to know what's in your book. There's certain copyright issues defamation issues, whatever, that I have to look over and make sure there's nothing in there that I'm going to get in trouble for and get sued, because I mean, don't want that, right? That's what insurance is for, though. But that's not what I want to use my insurance for. But anyway, if you got a book idea, come to Heavy Hittin Publishing. Go to HeavyHittinPublishing.com and grab yourself a publishing slot. And actually, you know what? Don't even grab a publishing slot. Go on there and grab the free consultation, because it has grab that free consultation. Give me there's a form in there, a nice little form on the free consultation that you fill out. It asks you about your book idea, what it's about. It has all kinds of stuff about what your publishing needs might be. Fill out that free consultation and get back to us with it, and we'll guide you down the right path of which publishing slot you should get. But for the people that just joined, I want to show you one of our products from our online store, HeavyHittinPublishing.com. I don't know if anybody that just joined didn't get to see this yet, but this is one of our products that I designed. It's a dragon scroll sundress. If you got a woman that likes sundresses, this is the one. Dragons and scrolls. Got our little signature here, HHP. Got one on the back, HHP. You know, it's a nice sundress. Dragons and scrolls. I think it's about $38. You can get on there and get this for your woman or your man, whoever wants to wear it. But I'm gonna hang that back up here so everybody can keep looking at it. It's a nice dress, nice sundress. But yeah, on our store, we're trying to build merch for everybody. We're building book bags. Not everything's going to be Heavy Hittin logo. I mean, I have to have my logo on there somewhere, maybe the tag or something. But we're also going to try to build stuff for people that's, you know, more than just books and publishing books. You know, people like to fish, people like to hunt, people like to play football, people like to play basketball, whatever. We're going to just make a whole bunch of designs and all kinds of clothing and apparel, just all kinds of merch, man, all that stuff. And then we're going to have a lot of Heavy Hittin Publishing stuff too, because someday I hope Heavy Hittin Publishing gets big, man. I really hope they do. And I hope we can help people out a lot more than we can now. I mean, taking somebody and bringing them up from a writer into an author for free, that's a pretty big help right there. I wish somebody would have done that for me when I first started publishing, man. I wish somebody would have came to me. I wish I could have got online and found some live like this, somebody telling me that they'll take my idea and my manuscript and publish it for free. And we keep a nice we keep real good contact with our authors every step of the way. I do not make a single step or move beyond what I believe I can do. If it's something that I'm not too sure of, I contact the author right away and I go over it with them and I make sure that it's all right, or if it needs a change or maybe whatever. Because even this ebook here, I realized that the file size was going to be extremely too big to bring back any decent royalties on KDP. So I got a hold of the author and I talked to him about a couple different options, and we finally came up with the option of splitting it in half. We're going to split the ebook in half. There's going to be 2 parts to the same ebook. We got to have 2 I'm not too sure about the title. The title's going to be the same, but we might do. I don't know. The cover, the image on the cover is going to be different. I know that. But we're still debating on what that's going to look like. Both, we got the cover on the first one. We're still debating on what the cover on the second one's going to be. So that's just something that we're thinking about as we're transcribing all of this. And like I said, hey, bro, man, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. I appreciate that, bud. Heck yeah. I used to work with that guy, man. He was a foreman, man. He's a great guy. But anyway, Back to this King's Chair autobiography. That's the main topic for tonight, and I just wanted to keep that out there. We're going to try to get some pre-orders set up for this ebook. We're going to bring out both parts of it at the same time here at the end of August. We had the first part already transcribed. I could whip that up and get some things ready and have it published in like 2 days, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to get the whole thing done. We're going to get both parts of it ready and ready for upload, and we're going to get it out there to everybody. And I hope everybody grabs a copy of it, because this guy has got himself an amazing audio biography. Not audio, autobiography. I always say audio. I don't know why, but we are going to make some audio books too. And like I said, with the premium plus slot, there are some it's free to have the premium plus slot, but there are some fees, some like ISBN. If you want an ISBN and be fully published under Heavy Hittin brand, you can buy an ISBN off of us. We're only charging $70 for our ISBN, which you are not getting an ISBN for that cheap, not one single one. They cost $125. We're selling ours for $70, and we're not just selling them. We're assigning them to a book that fits our brand, or that's if it's a book that fits our brand, and it's just it's in the premium plus slot. It's another fee along with the ISBN, the barcode. I think that's $35, which is a little more than you would buy up front, but that's just to help Heavy Hittin Publishing build a little bit. Then we have our copyright registration. I think, I don't know. I don't remember the prices right offhand. And we also have a what is it? We got the ISBN, the barcode fee, copyright registration, and there's another one. There's another fee in there, but you can look them up all yourself. Actually, go to our store, www.HeavyHittinPublishing.com. Go into the premium plus slot and just look at it and look at the fees, and then go Google them fees and go see if our prices are what I'm saying, because we're not about ripping anybody off here. We're about building a publishing company by authors, with authors, by authors, whatever. We're building from authors. We're going to use authors, and we're building with authors. That's what we're trying to do here. We are not a vanity press like I was talking about last week. This is not a vanity press. We are an independent hybrid press. That's what we are here at Heavy Hittin Publishing. We bring writers up, and we take their work, and we build them into authors, man. That's what we do here at Heavy Hittin Publishing. We help writers become authors. But that's about all we have for this week's episode. I thank everybody for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I hate to jump off right now, but I got to keep this episode like it is. Just got to keep them at a half hour. I'm trying to. But I thank everybody so much for coming in here tonight and joining. I'm going to show you the dress one more time. This is our dress at our www.HeavyHittinPublishing.com. That's our online store. This is the sundress you can get for, I think, $38. It's a dragon scroll sundress. This is just one product we got. We're going to start. We got many more to add. If you go to our store now, there's not a whole lot of clothing or apparel in there. It's mostly bundles and publishing slots and stuff like that, because we're a publishing company. We focus on books, and a book, like I said, a book can turn into this. It can turn into you sitting here owning a business and selling your products. Your book it's more than a story. It turn into a story, a brand, a business, your legacy. A book can be way more than a story. It just depends on how you want to deal with it, how you want to break it down and market your book, But this is our nice sundress. I'm sure any woman or man that likes sundresses would like to wear this. I know it's nice. It's a very nice material. It's very soft, wonderful. It feels airy. But yeah, that's our sundress from our online store at www.heavyhittinpublishing.com. Get ready for this autobiography coming out late October, The King's Chair by David Lee Skipper Jr. We will be announcing it. We will be having the Heavy Hitting Half Hour Hustle will be an hour long the week that we publish. I think that's going to be the last week of October. We are going to publish The King's Chair. I'm going to have an hour long show, and we're going to have a couple giveaways. I'm going to give away a couple copies of my Let's Talk Real Racism book, and we might give away this sundress right here. I don't know. We might give away a couple shirts, but we're going to give some things away, and we're going to promote this King's Chair. We're going to promote the King's Chair on an hour-long episode of the Heavy Hitting Half Hour Hustle. But that's all we got for this week. Tune in next week at 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday for the Heavy Hitting Half Hour Hustle. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We'll see you next week.